So we are here with Ray Almeda from Battlefront, the EA Sports.
EA, yeah, Electronic Arts.
And tell us about Battlefront.
Yeah, so Star Wars Battlefront, we're excited to actually showcase it for the first time for consumers on PC today. So the game comes out November 17 on PC, PS4, Xbox One. Electronic Arts, we feel like it's the most authentic Star Wars experience to make sure that people go ahead and fulfill their Star Wars battle fantasies. They've been waiting for a Star Wars game like this for a long time, and we're excited to have it here at Comicon.
And for people who really don't play these games, this is a first-person shooter?
Yes, it is actually a first-person shooter, but one thing that's really cool about the game is, like in past Battlefronts, you can actually change to a third-person view. So you can actually switch on the fly to either over the shoulder or the first-person view that you're used to in normal FPS games.
And what it makes it different from other first-person shooters?
Yeah, I think the main thing is it's Star Wars, right? So you have everything from X-Wings to TIE fighters to snow speeders, stormtroopers, rebel pilots, all that good stuff. So all of that magic that Lucasfilm's Star Wars brand is known for, we think we've captured it really well with Star Wars Battlefront.
What's your multiplayer capability?
Yeah, multiplayer capability is right now one thing that we are showing is a 20-on-20 match, so 40 players multiplayer, and that'll be available on PS4, Xbox One, and PC through a horde of different multiplayer modes that not only make sure that to keep the action alive really fast, but it's also great for making sure that that people of different skill levels can have fun at different modes.
And will players be able to operate the AT-ATs and the AT-STs and snow speeders, things like that?
Yes, of course. So that's one thing that everyone has always asked for in Star Wars games. Absolutely. AT-ATs, AT-STs, snow speeders, X-Wings, TIE fighters, and of course one thing that we recently showed as well is you can actually be the heroes from the Star Wars games. You can be Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader right into the battle. And technically you're like the boss in the battlefield, right? So a lot of that different variability in the game just makes it a great experience for people of all ages.
Now, is that a random draw? Like you want to be Darth Vader, is that a random draw, or who has the highest level, or how's that work?
Yeah, that's a great question. So if you want to be like one of the hero characters, like a Vader or a Skywalker, those will be available randomly as power-ups you can pick up on the field. So it doesn't really matter if you're doing really well or not well. If you are one of those hero characters, you'll be privileged to kind of go ahead and help your team hopefully change the tide of the battle that way.
And will they generate in different locations so you don't get the people who play a lot to just camp that spot waiting for the Vader helmet to pop up?
Yep, every power-up is always spawning in different locations all the time. So there isn't like a certain spot it's always going to be at, but people can just camp and stay at that area.
All right, now for the MMOs, or not the MMOs, the multiplayer side of it, are the servers going to be held by EA, or are they going to be by the players, or who will have the server capability?
It'll be EA.
And what is their procedure or their stance on hacks, aimbots? Because I've played many first-person, third-person shooter. I had one guy I was hunting snipers, and he goes, "Oh, I have the Superman cheat." I was like, "What's that?" I only get killed by a shot in the head, so I shot him in the head.
Yep. So one thing that we do is we here at EA, and we did it for Battlefield Hardline last year. Is we're big fans of making sure that people can have some access to the game. We actually just had a closed consumer alpha where we had quite a few people getting access to play the game before it comes out in November, and we use that time to make sure that we check on ways that people can exploit the game, balancing the game, if there's certain features that they think is overpowered. We take all of that feedback. EA is very much a player-first company to make sure that we balance the game as much as possible to make it as fun as possible.
Is there a system in there that people can report hacks?
Of course, yeah. We have our EA website where we have a section there where you can go to customer support and go ahead and talk about this specific exploit or a hack that you found, and all of that feedback goes back to the development team all in one big package every week, and they go ahead and take a look at that and do whatever's needed. If it's a patch, if it's just some messaging that needs to be around it, we make sure that we we take all those things seriously.
Okay, so somebody reports, this guy's using whatever aimbot, what have you. He goes to EA, he makes a report, I guess provides the video, the replay, and it takes about a week for that to work its way through the process?
Sometimes it depends on the actual problem, right? I mean, some things can be actually taken care of within 24 hours, depends on the severity of it. But the main thing is, not only do we make sure we balance the game as well, but those kind of gamers that do this kind of things, sometimes we can find out who they are, and it's up to us to go ahead and determine what we want to do with their account or what type of messaging we let them know of.
Anything else? When's the release date?
Yeah, so once again, it's November 17 on a PC, PS4, and Xbox One. We're here at Nerd HQ here, working with Zach Levi, AMD's PCs as well here. We have Radeon graphics cards as well. Then of course we have Sony with the PlayStation 4s to make sure people can get both the multiplayer experience and the single player experience, which grind up to what we think is the most authentic Star Wars game to date.
So all weekend people can try it on the PCs, PlayStations, the Xboxes.
Yep, they can come in here and try it for free, and they don't have to brave the hundreds and thousands of people that are at the convention center. They can come in for free. They can even sign up and get onto the Nerd HQ app and actually book a time that they want to go ahead and play. They're guaranteed to come in and play at that time.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to talk about Nerd HQ?
No, I know Zach Levi's been great with us. He's been doing this for, I believe, 4 or 5 years now. And the cool thing about Zach Levi coming over here is not only do we have panels of major celebrities coming in, but I'm sure a lot of them will have a chance to play the game as well, give them some of their feedback. And we're excited to have people of all ages, whether it be a normal 13-year-old to like the seasoned shooter veterans, even celebrities playing the game. So we're excited.
And you're going to have panels all weekend. Who are some of the celebrities you'll have?
Yeah, so some of the celebrities I know that are coming in terms of the panels, we have Joss Whedon from the Avengers movies. We have William Shatner. We have Yvonne Strahovski, which is a big fan of Zach when they worked together at Chuck. We'll have a lot of more surprises along the way, but from what I know, pretty much every hour we'll have some major people coming for sure.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And Comicon badge is not needed for this, correct?
Not needed. Just go ahead and sign up on the website, Nerd HQ, or go ahead and download the app and book a time to come play the game.
And what's the app called?
Nerd HQ. Just Nerd HQ on
both on the iTunes and Android.
Or iPhone.